Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play LOTRO with me, Balthelion, and also Hft and Benji.
Hello. Hello.
And today we are picking up Echad Dunnan in Eregion, which is an area we have been to before when we were doing the Walls of Moria to get our legendary weapons. And this is the third of the fourth major camps in Eregion, so we're just going to pick up all the quests here. And pretty much like all of the other camps so far, they are going to involve running around, but two different kind of like distinct questing areas. So in this case, like Echad Eregion, we're going to have a northern half set of quests and a southern half set of quests, which would take us obviously in completely different directions. I'm guessing you guys already picked them up.
Yep.
Yeah, just gonna let me run around like a headless chicken.
Will you stay a moment?
Well, you to show the viewers where all the quests are for when they're lost.
Well, they're on the minimap. The one by the Walls of Moria is not part of this. This is part of the legendary epic, so we can ignore him. He's just got a session play for us. Okay, so I've got everything. Where are we going first? I suppose we would ride up when I'm working out.
You haven't accepted the land orders as well that Benji managed to proc for us off camera. I should have dropped for you as well.
Quest item starting drop? No, I ain't got that.
Oh, both me and Benji did, you didn't for some reason. Oh.
That's right, something will drop. Okay, so heading north then. What do we have? Fool's Hope, search for signs of Forlac.
He's dead.
A wandering pony, kind of north.
Yeah, do you want to get Bill the Pony while we're here?
I was getting on the way back because you have to escort him back towards the lines, but
banners at the path.
Since we actually do Bill the Pony because we're going to coin back, aren't we? We'll
more than likely, yeah. So good old Bill the Pony does get featured in the game. Obviously the Fellowship's been down here already. They've gone into Moria. They've set him loose. You know, I don't know what they're expecting. You know, if he's going to like casually wander home and not get eaten by wargs and stuff. But he's got trapped over in this canyon over here, and we have to escort the poor bugger back technically to the Walls of Moria. So
from whence he came.
Yeah. So if you walk near him, it should automatically complete that. No, it's not. I thought it was two-part deed, this one. Two-part quest.
Talking to him should give you another quest, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you interact with the reins to get him as a.
Ah, there we are. Yeah. I've finished the first one. If Benji stops killing random shit.
Well, there's some wood over there, so I thought.
You're as bad as me.
It's heavy.
Well, I'm going to shoot this guy just because he's in range, and I've got a couple of.
Never mind. There's another one.
I'm not getting off my horse. I'm just going to watch.
Right.
I bring friends.
I will kill your friends with the power of song. Right, adding your quest, yeah?
Yep.
Now we should be able to click the reins.
You may be protected by the sword.
There we go. Find Bill's tracks to find the wargs that hunt him. So, okay, so he no longer wanders around on his own. We have to physically click the stuff to advance him.
Literally get your best friend Bill. Yeah.
So you can choose when the enemies attack.
Benji, did you pick up your best friend Bill?
Oh shit, we all get a Bill.
Yeah, we all get a Bill.
Oh wow, we all get
Everyone gets a Bill.
Bill, there was Bill.
Yeah,
so there's like your Bill and my Bill and Benji's Bill. And if you're quick, actually, we'll only have one set of mobs to fight on each one. Because they can't
fuck it.
respawn quick enough to
Look, I've got a Slayer deed running in the background, so more mobs is good for me because it advances my Warg and Wolf Slayer.
Yeah, which gives you determination.
I don't care.
That thing that you really want on the minstrel.
Every little helps. It's still TPs.
It's still TP, but there's easier ways of getting TP.
Yeah, it probably is, but fuck it.
So you're literally just going to see us running around with our best friend Bill for the next.
It's just like
Like,
ponies
each of
everywhere.
us with our best friend Bills.
But yeah, it used to be like an escort quest where Bill would just wander off, pull everything, and he'd run into like the landscape mobs and all these like spawns of like 2 or 3 wargs at the same time. And if you were a class with crap DPS or couldn't kill the mobs quick enough, Bill would just pull everything. And I think some people struggled, so they probably refactored that quest. So
The other thing, of course, is you don't even have to bother killing the mobs now because Bill is an allied companion, and you can summon him back to him using the horn that you get as a thing. You don't actually have to bother killing anything, and you can literally do what I'm doing, which is just running from point to point.
oh, I'm quite happy killing his stuff. Hello. I think, yeah, you're running around doing whatever the fuck you like. I think every warg that is being summoned is basically trying to eat me at the minute.
They should just stand on the grazing spots, which then you are going to go obviously aggro, and yeah.
Well, they seem to be attracted to my pony.
Yeah, well. I've lost my pony. He's lost somewhere.
Should probably heal myself at some point. It's getting a bit low. Now I'll press the heal button.
Oh, there's my Bill.
Does he run off?
Now he's just casually sauntering up to me now.
Oh, hello.
Whilst I'm flipping tables on the wargs.
Boom. Now we get another one because I didn't activate that. Howling Lizard. I'm going to shoot you just because you're there. There's a Slayer deed for you bastards as well.
Oh, there's Lizard's determination, and the wargs might be discipline.
Lizards is determination, yeah.
Yeah, wargs might be discipline. Either way,
Either way, not particularly useful
not
for a
something
minstrel.
useful for you, yeah. Yeah, it is discipline for what the wolves and wargs. And actually an alright one for all the might-based classes, even at 100. It's still reasonably useful.
Okay, one more.
Over here.
It's a pretty rough looking walk, that one. Now we'll kill him again.
He's a little bit singed.
Mm-hmm. For reasons which we will discover. There we go. Bill seems happy to move along. Good for Bill. Probably still gonna get eaten.
Where the wargs are there as well as where you find Bill is actually one of the dens of beasts as well that count Torek and Dreg.
Yes. I remember that from last time. So
There's
that's-
Unsure Steps.
Unsure Steps is south, from what I remember.
There's one up north as well.
Yeah.
Bardmore-Lass south. Collect banners is north. Build a safe return we just did. Delaying aid is north.
Caravan of Kahadras is.
Eminez Pest is south. Crabane is north.
Unsure Steps is north, by the way. It's
It's the half and half one.
Top.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
half and half. Yeah, there's one in the campfire and one at.
Yeah, it's doing bed top.
Okay.
Bed top even.
I have a
a few
bird.
ancient English words still in the English dictionary. Still in the
Bird is the word.
modern tongue.
Where are you guys? One of you's run off. You need to come to me. Oh, bird has been pulled. I'll just sit here and spam stuff. There we are.
Kill the bird already.
I'm waiting for you to both get in range.
Kill it.
So we can all
Kill
get
it with light
provided.
and fire and stuff from the heavens. Also, for some odd reason, we've got the Kipak Capulti, the basically the saber-toothed cats are back from Forakel.
Battle
Don't ask
cat!
Don't know why they're here, they just are.
I come down from the
Argue.
mountains. Oh, hello.
Supposedly, down from the mountain. Down from Kahadras.
Okay, so if we speak to this lady,
Mind my words, traveler.
am Might as well remove that vector from the quest tracker. Which one is this one? Over the pass. Find the Redhorn gate. Basically, run up the hill. Benji's killing a goat.
The unsure steps vectors won't actually complete until you do. Until you actually do.
Oh shit.
But the vector quest doesn't actually complete until you do all the quests associated with that person at that camp. So we'll have to do a few quests before that one actually finishes on our logs.
I'm just running on foot because there's loads of birds around here. There's loads more up on the hills, which we'll have to go to eventually anyway. But screw it, while they're here. So we are slowly heading eastwards now, just up the road to the Redhorn Pass. While Hal sits on his horse and watches me murder the birds. Admittedly, they start dead before you're getting in melee range.
I'm turning on enables the skill target forwarding for some odd reason. I don't have it on this character yet. That's fair.
Ding.
See this blind of light in the distance. Balthelion.
It did. It's like Call of Arome, Call of the Valar, Call of the Wizards, and it's just
angry
like
rage minstrel, just firing the ion cannon.
Everything.
It's like the iron cannon from Command and Conquer. Whoosh down and destroy everything. There's another one.
The shame Command and Conquer's AI was so bad. It was never actually worth building an ion cannon because
Status precious.
because the game shouldn't have ever been going on that long for you to actually ever build one. Which is kind of the sad point.
Mm.
Instead, the game should be over in the first 10 minutes, either by inventory rush or by NG spam.
Good old NG rush. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Worst part is that they made the AI do that against you as well. It wasn't just human players doing it.
So this ruins on the right hand side of us, which Bal's probably just rode past, is actually nothing to do with Eregion at the moment. It's for when we gathered the Grey Company at the beginning of Volume 3. It's part of their trek south that they kind of like stop by and drop in there. So don't worry if you've got absolutely no vector quest or anything to go explore that, because you won't have yet.
There are deeds in there as well for exploring the entire place, and my god is it a maze.
From top to bottom, 23 rooms, and it is a little bit of a labyrinth.
Yeah, you definitely want to look up that one on the internet, how to do it. Because if you're trying to work out on your own, it's a bit of a nightmare. I was thinking I might do like a spin-off series where I might do the epic quests.
I was thinking that you should, they should do the epics.
Because the problem is with all the Volume 1 epics, they don't really synergise too well with the main
synergise
quests.
terribly with the main quests, yeah.
Especially like once you get to like after the end of book 7, you're pretty much at 50, and then like books 8 to 15 is just kind of like running around the rest of the bloody map of Eriador.
Yeah, and the after launch areas like even Dim and Forokel.
Yeah, so I can't really show those too well, and even the ones that are in the lower areas
even Dim
don't
as well.
synergise very well. I mean, we did
not even Dim.
We did book
Eregion.
6 for Angmar because that kind of synergised well.
You
with
kind of
the
have
quests,
to
yeah.
in order to do the rest of Angmar. We didn't have really a choice
because it
to
physically
get past
gates
the
you.
Ramduith. Not the Ramduith, the Watchers.
So that might be something interesting to do. Throw in a few bad voice acting voices.
No, I think it's a good plan.
Obviously, once we get into Moria and beyond Moria, so
then
volumes 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you're great because it just follows it follows much better.
It does flow. I mean, Moria's still a little bit funny.
Moria's still a little bit jagged, yeah. You have to do the Moria for the to get yourself a legendary. It used to be a legendary skill, now it's a class trait point. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I've got crap loads of bits of ring me bags now, just because that bloody deed buggered up.
No, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, it could be interesting. Something else. Been meaning to find a few other bits and pieces besides the main series to do.
Yeah, I mean the prologue book 1 and almost book 2 kind of follow that, but then after that, it gets really weird. Like book 3 is like all over the shop. Book 4 is a pain in the ass. So as you like, it starts at one side of the Troll Shores, and as you ride immediately back over to the other side of the Troll Shores. 5 is in the Misties. That one's actually not too bad, but in order to do 5, you've got to have completed 4, and no one ever completes 4, so no one ever really does 5. 6 is fine. 7 is kind of alright if you're kind of doing it with the final part of Angmar. Yeah.
Go away, man.
And 8's even not that bad, but then you've got like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, which are all kind of like, they were like end game, like expansion material, kinda. Back before any of the actual expansions were released.
Right, are you guys roaming up to Forlac then?
Yeah.
We're not finding Thorlak yet. Because he's dead. He's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim.
He's dead.
But the signs of him are down here, but his body's upstairs. Look for signs of the company over the pass of Caradhras. Press the button. We're looking in the distance.
I'm not sure how you've seen anything there, to be honest.
Well,
you know, like I'm looking at.
There's a massive avalanche, which instead of rolling down the hill, decided to go halfway down the hill and then block everything, because of reasons.
It went both sides at least, because you'll see it from the other side when we get out of Moria.
Yeah.
I think there's been a murder here.
There's been a murder.
There's been a murder. And someone's left a tasty shank of goat meat behind.
Yeah, we've got filthy Grims.
Don't have to kill him yet, thankfully.
No, but we're killing it anyway. I hate Grims.
That's not nice. I'm
So,
Grim. Grim was Grim.
signs of Forlac. We've seen a beef shank, goat shank, lamb shank, whatever. So that one is hand back in Echad Dunnan. Hure's back at Echad Dunnan.
Banners of the pass.
So back down south and go north to the hill.
Yep.
And I think it's just those 3 at the
You
moment.
could have went further uphill and then
We could have gone north, yeah. So basically, there is a mountain path to the north of us which twists and turns up a hill. We can shortcut up to there, up here, just kind of opposite where the half-orc camp is, or we could go literally all the way up to the avalanche and we'll kind of meet up with it there. But yeah, if we just come up here and hopefully we find a few more spare birds. Indigo plant, I'll nick that. Crafting some dyes on scholars. There's a bird.
It's an odd one that you can track. You track that as a chef, but obviously it's scholar marked.
Ding. Alright. Oh, Benji doesn't like server counts.
Well, I dismounted and it was chasing me, so I decided to kill it.
Whoosh. Okay, that should be the last bird for me. Okay, that's Echad Dunnan. Okay, so to the north, along this road, there are going to be 12 banners, so we're going from top to bottom, which is generally the way I always end up doing this. You can go bottom to top, but if we edge around the corner, I think there's more than 12 anyway, so there's plenty of spares. But
there is more, yeah.
some of them you can pick up without pulling any mobs. Others
And
are
some
a bit
there's
more of a pain.
a mob sat right on top of it.
Yeah. That should be easy enough.